What's up, Snowman fans? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while. I haven't really been working on stuff here recently because it's been winter time. I've been busy with work and everything. But I got some stuff in the works. I got a little drag car project that I'm working on, but I just don't have quite enough content to have a full video. So I was kind of thinking what I could do since I'm not working on some stuff right now. So I wrote down all of my cars that I've had, cars and motorcycles, boats, everything that I've had in 21 years of age. And I'm going to try to incorporate some pictures with these also, so we'll see how that goes. So first I'm going to start off with my pickups. I'll start off with my first car. It was a 1992 Buick LeSabre. Called it Old Bessie. Had a 3800 in it. She ripped. That was a great car. Bought it for like $350, but it had some front end damage and stuff, so put like another 500 in it or something. And I remember one winter when I was like a freshman in high school, it was really bad, snow, drifting and stuff. And I had to get to town for something, and I never thought I was gonna make it. And I was just plowing through drifts with that thing. It was fishtailing, but it made it through. Yeah, and there was a big one at the end, and I just plowed through it, and it made it through. So here's gonna be the kind of boring part of this video, all the pickups I've owned. So I'll start with my pickup I have right now. My favorite one is 2014 GMC, just half ton, white half ton. There'll probably be a picture of it, so if I can figure that out how to do that. Then I had a Duramax pickup, 2015 brown one, that I blew up the engine in when I was doing some hot shot trucking, but so that one didn't treat me too well, but oh well. Then I had a 2002 Chevy pickup, just an old res runner when I was in high school. Didn't have that one for very long, but it was a decent truck. It was kind of a rust bucket, but yeah, that's about it on that one. And then there's two pickups I drove in high school that I guess I'll put on here, but they weren't really mine. They're my dad's, but I mean, they're kind of like mine. But he owned them. He still owns one of them. It's got like 290,000 miles on it. It's a 2008 GMC half ton with 5.3 with the cylinder shut off delete. That's a great pickup. It's ran good. And the other one was a tan 6.0. Like a 2003. It was good for pulling, but it was just a dog. It was really low geared. Now we'll get into the cool stuff. As everyone knows on this channel, my favorite car of all time that I've had since I was a sophomore in high school is my 1981 Chevy El Camino, which might be in some future episodes. Well, it's going to be in some future episodes because that engine is not running too good, so we're probably going to have to pull it again. And but I kind of want to work on this drag car a little bit first, so I might not even get to drive that anymore this summer. I mean, it might run, it might not. So that's obviously my favorite car. I've had that forever, and that's the one car that I will never sell, which I don't think I will. But then I went on kind of a S10 kick for a while. I had an old Res Runner beater. I don't know, it was like a 95 maybe, S10. It was rusty. It was a little 4-speed, I think. 2.2 liter. It couldn't even carry its own weight. You couldn't even go 80, 85 down the interstate on a windy day. It'd be running like 4,000 RPMs. But then after about a few months, that was kind of the trend with me. Back in the day, I sold that. And then I got a 95 S10 Blazer, and I was going down to Brookings for a wrestling camp, and I blew up the engine, got hot. I was just like not watching the temp gauge. It must have blew like a head gasket or something. I don't know, but blew her up. And then I got another Blazer just like it. It was a 98 though. Really low miles. I think it only had like 40-something thousand miles on it. Really nice Blazer. Like the interior she was mint. I bought it for $3,500. but then I just got sick of that, I guess, and sold it, and I wanted a pickup. But I left out one that I had before all those. Actually, was a 1987 Dodge Dakota, and I bought it. It had no doors on it. I don't know why I bought it with no doors, but out at my dad's uncle's junkyard, they had a set of doors for it. So it was red with white doors, and it was just I mean, I only paid like $400 for it. I don't even think I hardly licensed it. I might have. I probably did, but it was just to beat around on the farm. And then that blew a head gasket also, and then was making milkshake in the oil. So I just tossed out. Or I don't even know if I sold that or what happened there. But then I had a S10 drag truck. That I really should have kept a hold on to, because the guy that races it now, we kind of race together a little bit, and it's really good race truck, and he's got 355 in there with he just runs a two-step, and he runs about like 730s in the eighth or so, and he actually got second place this year at our track we race up by Fargo. And yeah, I had a 355 motor for it also that was getting rebuilt, but then that took forever, and I just got sick of it. I should have put that engine in my El Camino after I sold the pickup. I should have never sold the pickup, but the reason I sold the pickup is because I bought a 1970 Monte Carlo from my dad, and it was a really nice car for a while. I drove it. I mean, I have like every spare piece you could ever want for that car. It's got like quite a few sets of fenders, interior stuff, 2 bumpers, neither were good, 2 hoods. He just sent us with a bunch of stuff. But I put that together. It didn't have front fenders and like grill and stuff on, but it had a rebuilt engine, a 400. I mean, it's pretty gutless at the time. I mean, it still is. I mean, it still has the same thing in it. But it's a good cruiser. Really nice car. Really good cruiser. It's actually but then I sold that to my dad. I bought it from him, and then I sold it to him later. And he's actually getting it painted right now. It's going to be just like a darker kind of blue with some, I think it's going to have white deck stripes on it. It's going to look really cool. And it runs really good. It's carbureted, but it was just good running 400 that was rebuilt. Not a whole lot of power, but it's a great cruiser. I probably should have held on that car too, but I mean, you can't have them all, I guess. So then after my S10 kick, I had a 1980 Chevy pickup. That's actually, the engine in that is what's in my El Camino now. It was a K20 Chevy pickup. It's kind of a rust bucket, and I didn't really know how bad the rust was. I should have known. I picked it up in Minnesota, but it was really rusty, and I didn't quite realize how rusty it was. I was going to put a flatbed on it and make it like a farm truck out of it, but I just decided to pull the engine because I had low miles. I pulled the engine and scrapped the truck, and I put that engine in my El Camino. So that was that. And then I have, then I had a 1997 OBS Chevy pickup that I had for a while. I actually sold my white pickup to my dad also while I had this Duramax, and then that ended up blowing a head gasket and dumping a bunch of antifreeze in the piston and blowing a hole in the head of the piston. Then I spent $25,000 on a used engine that had 2 bad injectors, and so I just said the hell with it and sold it. But anyway, after that, I bought this 97 OBS Chevy pickup because I was a little tight on cash. But it turned out to be a really good pickup. It had like 150,000 miles on it. It cruised really good and everything. But then I just had an opportunity to get my old white pickup back, and I just I did it, so that's what I'm driving now. It's got 235,000 miles on it, that white pickup does. But I sold the red Chevy then when I got my white pickup back. I'm going to add a few cars that I never got running that I kind of thought of that were going to be projects for Snowman's Garage. A 1955 Chevy sitting in one of our sloughs up in a field up the farm. It was going to be a lot of work. I knew it was going to, but I was going to just take it out of there and just kind of see where it went, but it was too stuck into the ground. The earth claimed it back, so couldn't get that one out. And then there's like a 60s something Pontiac Bonneville up there too that was in decent, I mean, it was in rough shape, but for being in a field for that long, it wasn't too bad shape, but I just couldn't get that one out either. And then there's a 69 Caprice out at my dad's uncle's junkyard that I've always thought about fixing up, and I think I might in the future. But he had it about 20 years ago and just couldn't really find parts for it and just kind of lost interest, and there it sat. But it's still in pretty decent shape, and I could have that if I wanted it. So, but I mean, it's not worth a whole lot now. It'd be a lot to restore, but that might be, I don't know. We'll see where that goes in the future. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. So now I'm gonna get into the other category, just like, I don't know, just other stuff, I guess. I had a old 66, can't even think of what it was called. It was like a Combatter or something. Flat speedboat, 14 foot, and I thought I was gonna put a V8 in it, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty good shape, but that just never came around, and I sold that just because it had been sitting too long, and it would have been a lot of work too. So, and then I had a 1998 Harley Sportster with a Screaming Eagle package exhaust on it. That was kind of a fun motorcycle. Had that for about 2 years. Drove it every now and then. Kind of realized that I'm not a motorcycle person, I guess. But yeah, it was a fun bike. I mean, actually, my brother has it now, so a lot of this stuff kind of stayed in the family. He actually doesn't really drive it that much either, but he should. I mean, he likes motorcycles a lot more than I do. So, and I've been saving the best for last here, the big grand finale. I here recently bought a 1980 Chevy Camaro. It's gonna be a drag car. I've done a little bit of work to it. I patched some rust holes. I flex sealed the whole floor. I got a seat. I got the engine. It's a LS3. It's like I don't know, 2002. I have like 2002 Tahoe, and I'm just gonna I haven't decided what cam I'm gonna put in it yet, but just gonna cam it. And then I got a Power Glide transmission that I've had laying around for years that was gonna go into the maroon S10 drag truck. And I'm gonna get that rebuilt with big stall, torque converter, everything, and should be around a low 11-second quarter. You know, going for a low 7-second eighth drag car. Bare bones. It's the bone marrow. It's I don't know. It's pretty wicked. I mean, for what it is, it's gonna be a lot of work. But I mean, it's hopefully I can get it on the track by next summer. But just kind of depends on how much time and money I have, I guess. I'm just gonna, I've been working on it a little bit, like I said, but I don't have enough footage to have a whole video, so I guess you'll have to wait a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna have an LS Power Glide, just a 2-step type deal. So there's gonna be a lot of videos about that here in the near future. Yeah, so it needs a lot of stuff. It needs rear end, brakes, shocks, fuel lines, fuel tank, master cylinder, I'm gonna put just like a manual steering box on it. It needs wiring, it needs everything. It's a roller, so stay tuned for that. There would probably be a video coming out here within probably the next month. I'm really gonna start. I got like a lot of parts together, so here in the next month or so, I'm really gonna start working on it. So yeah, so if I total them up here, that's 21 vehicles that I've owned in 21 years. So I've averaged a vehicle per year, and I didn't own my first vehicle until I was probably like 14, 15. So yeah, that's a good amount. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.